Oh,
When a working mom clear PMP, this makes me extremely happy. And Deepa's success journey is one of the best success journeys in a long, long time. So Deepa was recommended by a friend. I still remember Deepa. We had a first conversation and she said, I will join next month. I said, why? She said, my son has exams. It was the month of March and we did that. Now, Deepa belonged to that part of the world which I believe from last 10 years that they are the most smartest people. And I have been saying the same to Deepa. Deepa, you are genius. You will get this thing done. Deepa belongs to Kerala. And she have even shown me Kerala's videos. It is so beautiful. But finally, uh, few weeks back, Sudha took her under her umbrella, one of my very awesome facilitators, and she pushed her. And Sudha not only made sure that you give the exam, she made sure that you clear with all above target. It has been a beautiful journey with ups and downs, and finally clearing it in the beautiful way. So, Deepa, can you share me your success journey starting from zero? Who recommended it? How many times we tried to keep moving forward and get it done? So, please.
Amir, first of all, thank you very much to yourself and Sudha. And if I need to start with my journey, I'm sure it would be, I don't think anyone else in your batch would have been a similar story because it was during the time of COVID that I had kind of joined with you or I connected with you first time. Because one of my friend come colleague had joined the program, she had cleared the exam, and it kind of given me a lead to you. And she had a high recommendation of your teaching style, and definitely she gave me 100% surety that I'm going to clear it. But I don't know, me being me and my situations, my children were really small at that point in time, multiple challenges. And I cannot appreciate you enough that you never ever left following up with me, which is something only you can do, Amir. I mean, and I think that is a USP of your this one. You encourage, you are behind your team to kind of get into it and clear things up. And very long story short, I kept on trying to join your classes, and I will have to leave in between. I will not be able to complete it. So it went on like that for last 2 3 years for sure. And the closest I got was last year when I decided, yes, you also motivated me enough. Okay, Deepa, just try it out. And then I remember sitting down and studying for all the nights that I was having my annual leave while I was in Kerala. And I went on and I was very, very close to, and I don't know, like I know, like I had a cold feet and I was so scared to kind of give the exam. I didn't book the exam. Had it been, last year, I would have booked it. I feel I would have cleared it a little more earlier. But then at that point in time, from the office, they assigned me to a new division, which was very, very, very demanding. And the time was also very difficult at work. Our company was also laying off a lot of people, and it was a very difficult time professionally and personally for me. So
Mm.
then I decided, okay, fine, maybe it's not yet time. And then again it took another year, and this time I finally, and with your motivation for sure, like I just went ahead and booked the exam because you said, okay, Deepa, just book it and then let's see it. And I was half confident because the topics I was familiar with, but the thing was, like, the practice exams which I had to do, which was 1 year back I had done. And then you gave me one of the best mentor, Sudha, and she is now more like a friend. She was with me in every step, supporting me, asking me questions, helping me, a little too extra probably compared to the other teammates, because I was very clear to Sudha that, okay, Sudha, this is going on for a long time. I just couldn't do it. She was with me throughout. Did a lot of practice exams, Amar. That's what helped me. The RCA also, I was not very sure whether I should go through everything. So Sudha told me, like, considering the time, because we had like 1.5 months hardly at hand to kind of go ahead. So she suggested certain mocks like Essay, Agile 2, and all the elite mocks and 180 mocks. All of that I finished. It was very, very difficult, yes, because I had to take it up post work at night. It was a struggle, but it was totally worth it. So I must thank you both wholeheartedly. So when these scores came up, Sudha was very clear that, okay, Deepa, it's fine. You can go ahead and write the exams. And then, I didn't change. I was also doubtful. I was asking her, should I change the date of the exam again? So she said, no, no, it is fine. You are on track and you can go ahead. And yeah, there we are. And here we are, Amir, one of the unbelievable journey. I never ever thought I would complete PMP. I must be very honest.
Not just you would complete PMP, okay, not just you complete PMP, but cleared it with all above target.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
want
right.
to point out this that not just clear PMP. Clearing PMP is one thing, but
Yeah,
doing the PMP with all above target is something else at all. Okay, so this is that I want to point out in a high level way that she not only cleared the PMP, but she did it with all above target. Okay, Deepa, let's talk about the exam a little bit. How was the exam? How did you manage time? And
yeah.
where did you give the exam, please?
Yeah. So when you look at the exam, okay, I shouldn't be overconfident, but it was little more easier than I thought. Maybe because of the practice and like you said, Amber, like we've been going through this for a long time, even though it was not consistent and continuous. I could manage time. First part was a little easier, but then second and third was little tough for me. Exam structure was more of hybrid. It was traditional plus agile, but I got a lot of questions on the people and the scenario based questions. I think that is what we are expecting in the exam, probably. And many questions came from your mocks. I would kind of testify the quality of your mock exam questions, because many of them were very similar, so I could really kind of, which helped manage the time for me. And the keywords and the process wherein, with elimination and looking at the keyword, reading the last question first, this was all kind of very, very helpful. So I could manage the time. I could manage within the timeline, yes, even though I was a little stressed in the beginning. And then, but the questions were easier in the first half. And
Hmm.
then I could do that.
Hmm. What about the second?
Second was little tough, and there were drag and drop questions as well. Honestly speaking, one or two drag and drop questions I remember, as far as I recollect. Some answers I was not very sure, but then I went ahead with the ones I know, and then kind of managed it. So even when I was writing, I was not very sure of the last two options which I had to choose. But yeah, I think it came right. Otherwise, it wouldn't be above target.
Hmm. 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 Okay, so let's put the time. The first section, how much time? Second section, how much time? Third section, how much time?
It was like 80, 70, and 75 for me, to complete the exam.
80, 75, 75. Perfectly fine. Okay. Which topic?
And I took the breaks as well, Amir.
The
Sorry.
breaks are
I
of.
took the breaks as well. Yeah, I took the breaks as well. So I would suggest that whoever taking the exam must take the break,
Hmm.
because that kind of helps you kind of settle down and, relax a little bit and come back to the questions.
Hmm.
Because if you were to continue, I think it would be very tedious.
Hmm.
At least that's what I felt. It's a long hour of exam.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I would suggest that you should take. I took both the breaks.
Okay, you took both the breaks. Okay, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Which topic was highlighted in the exam?
I would say agile was more important, and agile came the most, actually.
Yeah, you see, I can understand the mom. That today's weekend, his mom is sleeping. So now is Ahmad, I'll come down and give it to you.
Hello. Hi,
Hi,
Deepa.
hi, Sudha. Hello, hi, Sudha. Thank you for
Sorry, I
joining
woke
us.
up.
I was
Yeah.
that's fine. Thanks a lot for joining us. I was just explaining to Amir how it was, and both of your roles in terms of making me write the exam,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
and
so
joining this
happy.
program for last.
Extremely
Yeah.
happy. Yes.
Yeah, I told Sudha,
Hmm.
Thank you.
that Sudha just woke up. I messaged Sudha, we have Deepa. She will not give us time again. If you can come, let's come to the Zoom right now. Sudha is kind enough.
Oh, Amir, I'm so thankful to you and Sudha for accommodating me. I know, I'll be like, okay, I'm there, and then I will not be appearing. So, Sudha, thank you so much. Sudha really tailored, according to my needs. Amir, you have got great mentors. I didn't work, or, I had only Sudha, but then, yes, I have read in the chat about all of your mentors, how great they all are doing. So, it's your team is amazing. And thank
Oh,
you. I
thank
can
you.
only
Thanks.
say
Thanks a
thank you.
lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Deepa, it took us 3 years to do PMP. Let's put it that in the simple words. Let's say you are starting PMP today. Today is 29th of November, and I want you to clear it in 1 month. Okay.
Mhm.
What do you do differently this time?
Okay, even though my case was slightly different in terms of my situations and all, but if you have to cover it in 1 month, I would clearly suggest that, go through your mastery series because that's how I started or I restarted with the topics. Mastery series and then straight cut get into the mock exams and do the RCA. Because the more you spend time on your mock tests, that is where the success lies, is what I feel. Because how much ever times you're reading the topic, because of which I've done so far, Amir, but the clarity came in when more and more tests were done.
Mm.
So my suggestion to anyone who is aiming to complete it within 1 year would be to do as many mocks as possible, redo it, do the RCA and all of it, make notes, and then go through it again and again, rather than getting into. So if you have any doubt, I think your mastery series itself is enough to kind of answer and give a good idea about the topic. So those are very crisp and solid, according to me. So I think that would definitely help.
That would definitely help. Okay, thank you
Yeah.
very much for that. Anything else you would like to share along the way?
I would just say that trust Tamer and team, and you should take that leap of faith if you're aiming for PMP.
Mm.
Because that's the only thing I can say, Amber. You know me very well. I mean, I don't want to add so much in this session, which you will be like, giving, which others also would be seeing.
No, no,
But
you
yeah,
can share. You see, you can share whatever you like. This is your journey. Okay.
yeah,
That's why I call
yeah,
it this is success journey because this is not my journey. I know what is important. This is what your point of view, Deepa, you can share it with other people. So if there are
yeah.
things you want to add, let me ask you one question. Being a mom, okay, and that is my specialty. Being a working mom, how difficult it was, how hard it is, because Sudha is also a mom, right? So there's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
she has to make a breakfast for his family, but she because it's exactly 8 a.m. In
Yeah, yeah.
so she's here. So how, Deepa, how would you put into that for working moms? How challenging it is, and how we tailored it along the way?
Yeah. So being very honest with, to answer that question, Amir, if you are a working mother with a lot of support at home, you can start straight away. But my story is slightly different. Maybe because I have pampered my husband enough and more, I end up doing a lot of stuff at home, including my children and also your work. So, I have long hours of work wherein I spent a lot of time on calls, being a service manager profile. So it used to be very, very tiring by end of the day to come back and then again take up the house responsibilities. And one point I want to make is like anybody who is a working mother with support or without support, self-doubt is something which would come naturally because you feel that, okay, you might think, okay, others have the time and they are doing it and that is why they are clearing the exam. But like I said, the secret to attending to the exam and giving, or passing it all with above target is all about getting to the topic, understand the topic once, and then do a lot of mocks, and then do the RCA. So this is and of course, plus how you have suggested to read the question and eliminate, and all those tactics which you put in place and slow down, which is very very important, so that you catch those words, and then get the right answer in place.
Hmm.
So for a working mother, I would say without doubt, please go ahead, even if it takes a little more time. Amir, I will never forget you telling me, Deepa, if not 20, give at least 10 minutes. If not 10 minutes, at least give 5 minutes. So even though, it was not believable for me, but I now feel that yes, that definitely would pay off. You can go step by step and then take a commit to a time and then go ahead with the exam.
Hmm.
And
Thank,
I mean, I know, like, you and your team definitely knows, yes, whether we are ready or not. That's another thing which gives a huge confidence.
hmm. Thank you very much, Deepa, for this.
Thank you.
Do you have any question?
No, it's okay. Deepa, I'm really happy that you cleared. No, this amazing. Actually, Amrit, Deepa became a very good friend. That's
Like
that's
that.
the
So
beauty
I'm
of this
telling Sudha
journey.
that you've got sent. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
And she could understand my situation very well. I mean, like
Yeah.
I told her even before you joined, Sudha, I was telling how much you tailored, the
Mm,
timing for me rather than
yeah.
me
Yeah.
coming in and
Yes.
joining with you.
So
I cannot appreciate you very
I'm
enough.
short of words what exactly to ask actually. So actually I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Deepa, and I wish you best of luck for future. Deepa, you're a senior professional. Now you're in a flow. I do recommend don't stop at PMP, go for program management. PGMP should be your eventual step after that. Okay?
Amir, I'm not saying anything right now, knowing me. But yes, thank you. I will definitely aim at it, maybe a
Whatever
little later.
you see,
Yeah.
now from like 100 million engineers all over the world, you have become under 1.5 million. Now the next goal is to become more elite. For that, program management is the next. Okay.
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 Yeah, yeah, I agree. Deepa is an ideal candidate for program management.
Thank you, Deepa. Thank you very much. And I wish
Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Thank you very
Thank
much. And I
you.
wish you and team all the best. Thank you.